Hello and welcome everybody to the Pro Series here in the playoffs at the Glen. And tonight's special event, we're going to be kicking cancer with Kenny at the Glen. And I had my stream on my phone and everybody heard me go live. So there you go. A little double dose there at the beginning of this one. But you can see in the comments I've pinned the Mango Fund Me for Kenny if you would like to look at that. And if you give me a brief moment, I will post the link for donations for bracelets for Kenny that is being done through one of our drivers here in Ruthless Racing. His sister, that's Sniper ZL1 or Z71. I'm sorry, he changes it so much. But yeah, so if anybody's interested in donating, you can check that out. I am going to try and get the other link posted. I'll edit it right onto that as soon as I can get it here. Alright, we're going to join and watch qualifying here tonight, actually, so a little extra here tonight. Sniper, I can't get the link to post for some reason. It just isn't working. I've tried. I apologize. If you're watching or you see this or you hear me, you can post that link on there. And, oh no, G-Dog's not going to be qualifying. I'm trying to keep an eye on people in the bus stop is what I'm doing. That's why I'm switching so much. I apologize. It's a little harder than I imagined. So this is the first one and around the only one here. It's typical. See him go through the bus stop. 2 tires is allowed in the grass, but oh, you can see that he did not get a good lap there. Unfortunate. Looked like he tore that bus stop all to pieces. And then, yeah, you saw the rest. There we go. Dunlap going to do his duty through the bus stop. Oh no, went in a little hot. 4 tires on the left, but did not gain any time on that. That's not really an advantage there. That's if you just keep going straight. That's a big advantage. Alex going to go through here. Got some guys in front of him. All clean. Oh, a little swirly out of that one he was. See Typical do it again. See if he wrecks this time. Two tires on each side. Good. Killed it that time. Did not get the wall. Good on him. There's Sniper Z71. Thanks to everybody who is going to tune in here tonight. Really appreciate it. For some reason, racing fan is there's a penalty for sniper. I was not really watching there. So all these guys have finished once they cross the line. Somehow Typical is still going. Really ramped her up that time. Clean run. Gonna dive it back down deep into this carousel and try to get a good exit out here on the outside of this rumble strip. Shift over to fourth, somewhere down this straight. If you hadn't already. A lot different gearing than mine, possibly. Alright, so that's just qualifying here. Once again, this is Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. Sniper Z71 helped set this up. He won the Tuesday race and he's going to try to do the double dip tonight and see where he can finish here in this Pro Series race. Thanks to everybody who's tuning in. The main GoFundMe for Kenny is pinned in the comments. Sniper, if you are listening, you can comment your sister's link for the bracelets. I just couldn't get it to post. It just wouldn't allow me to do it. I don't know what's going on with that. But, yeah. Alright, trying to get everything settled out here. I gotta get out of the lobby. Let's see who got first. Typical with a 4-5 seconds. Gonna go to Sniper. Third, Death Before Dishonor. Good road course ringer there. And I'm just gonna get out of here before I mess anything up. Alright. Get back up here onto the right page and all this. Get my chat open. I'm going to try to do something that I have never done before, and that is watch something on Twitch. So let's see. Oh yeah. I used to watch old NASCAR streams on Twitch. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm watching. I think this is live. There we go, live broadcast. Alright, cool. I think we're all squared away here. Apologize. This is new. Also don't know how far behind it'll be. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that. I'm gonna do a quick sound check, make sure this is right. Alright, guys and gals of all ages and areas of the world. We're getting ready to go green from the Glen. Sorry, everybody. Just getting used to this Twitch onto the. I know I sound like boomer as hell right now, but whatever. All right, Twitch on the phone. Here we go. All right, Ruthless Racing Pro Series playoffs, kicking cancer with Kenny at the Glen. Make sure you check out the pinned comment for the main GoFundMe for penalty or for Kennedy. Quit talking about penalties in the chat. All right, and here we go. Typical already passed by Sniper early in this one, and you can see that snake going through the bus stop here. Missed the first turn, but it looked like mostly everybody made it. Maybe Smitty got a good maybe a couple people had an issue with that first turn. Typical already dropped back to third here. Inside goes Typical on Henson. Little bump on the rear quarter panel gets him loose over the rumble strips. That's going to be 2 spots. No, he's going to draw back even with the 2 coming through the S's. Sniper running off here as these guys are battling door to door. Typical takes the advantage. Got Cork up here in that 51 making some noise. Oh, this bus stop can get tricky. If you call it a chicane, you're probably in the wrong chat. Maybe. Good racing early on. See Sniper trying to run away. Typical trying to chase him down. On board with Sniper. As this is a home track for Sniper, winning Tuesday. Last road course that we ran, he did win both of those races. He would also be the first driver to do that twice. Already the first driver to do it once, so why not? Got to hold off Typical this time, though, as he was not there for the Sonoma race. He likes to tag himself as the prince of road courses. But Typical is the king of Ruthless racing this season, as also defending champion of last season. Oh, we got some bumping going through the bus stop there between Typical and Cork. We're going to run right here with Death Before Dishonor as we look up the track. Got that battle between Cork and Typical. And this is Henson and Death Before Dishonor. Death Before Dishonor, a great road course racer in his own right. Oh, we got Typical around out of the near last turn there. And yeah, unfortunate for him. That's going to drop him back quite a bit. He didn't fall all the way back. So unfortunately for Typical, that's going to probably ruin stage 1 for him, as no pit stops in either of the first 2 stages. Only 9 laps in each of these first 2. 25 laps in the last stage. 2 pit stops required unless a caution were to happen. And then that would be cut down to 1 stop. 2 11-lap runs with caution. But with no caution, yeah, unfortunately Billy has had to miss, I believe. bus stop burger. Hey, we get somebody sandwiched up, we'll use that. There was Cork battling Typical earlier, but now he's going to be chasing down Sniper for the lead. Typical spun in the next to last turn. And yeah, he's found himself at the back of this field. Track position, a key component at any road course, but even more so at the Glen. A very hard place to pass. Only a few places to pass. You want to try to pass up out of these S's before you get into the bus stop, and then back on the back stretch. You would like to make a pass out of the carousel right here where you see G-Dog right now. You can see he is in threat of being run down and lapped right there by Sniper. First car lap down, to my knowledge, goes G-Dog. Cork and Second right there behind the 17 as they try to get around him here in the front stretch. Also a good passing zone if you can outbrake someone down into turn number 1 here. Oh, got some calamity down here in turn 1. I believe the lap car caused some guys to miss their braking points or whatnot. There's your leader, Sniper, still cutting it up here at the Glen. Met some adversity in Tuesday's race. Had to race his way back through the field to take the lead from Bean and myself to go on to win that one, and had a great pit stop at the end to run his last 10 to 11 laps to take home the win. And he said he did it all for Kenny. Not only was it a home track win for him, it's a home track for Kenny, and so just double dose for Sniper. He put this whole deal together. He contacted us about Kenny. We came up with Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen, and here we are. On board with Death Before Dishonor. That's second of Cork, third of Henson Racing, and fourth is who we're on board with here. Fifth is not really close. The leader of Sniper not that far away from these guys. As Cork continues to... Oh, Henson's going to have a bad entry there to the bus stop, but kindly saves it. Kind of slows down third and fourth here. So it's going to just allow Cork to extend the lead that he has. Alex running fifth here. Good running in Tuesday's race as well, as he looks to see if all that extra practice here could transfer over to some kind of good finish here in the Pro Series. There's your second place car of Cork. Alright, so to my knowledge, if he's coming through the S's, he's coming out of the last turn. So that's about how far his stream is from what we're watching now. So the laps to go is 2, 1 to go at the line. Oh, Death Before Dishonor and Henson going at it here through the bus stop. Interesting to see if the racing's this close at this point in the race, what this might be like at the end. Alex still got that good run going. A Sniper's going to go around and take that last lap to go in stage 1 here at the Glen. We'll stay on board with him for a little bit through the first turn. Death Before Dishonor is able to overtake Henson. Cork still in chase of Sniper here as they go up through the S's. This is your last lap of stage number 1. No pit stops were required. As Death Before Dishonor looks like he might get the best of Henson here in this go of it. Cork not going to be able to catch Sniper, barring any mistake here in the last turn. So here goes Sniper out of the last turn for the last time in stage number 1. All is good and clear to the line, and he will be your stage 1 winner from the Glen here in the Pro Series. And there is no implications here for anybody racing in the playoffs, as all the drivers are locked into the next round. But next round will be a lot different and a lot more technical. That's right. Team Kenny gets the win in stage number 1 there on Sniper Z71 and that Craftsman 20 Toyota. Stage break brought to you by Skew Car. And so is this drink of 7-Up. Sniper on the point, Cork beside him. Here for stage number 2. No pit stop required. Turn 1. Will the calamity ensue? Typical off to the left wide. One almost loses it down to the inside. I think everybody made it for the most part. Big battle here with Sniper and Cork. Cork takes the lead for the moment. Henson hard to the outside on Sniper. Nearly 3 wide down the front stretch, back stretch, side stretch, whatever you want to call it. Big bus stop here. Cork kind of cuts it a little early there on the front side of things. Sniper going to catch him, bumps him down into the wall. Cork's going to be able to keep it together, but he's got damage. I think he checked everybody up, scared them to death. Insane restart here for this one. Cork's going to be in trouble. Got a lot of damage off the front of that 51. Oh, here goes Typical sliding down to the inside. He's able to control it as he takes over second place. Now Death Before Dishonor is in striking distance in the braking zone of turn number 1 here on the 51 of Cork. Big break here for the 5. 18 stays off his bumper. Over the rubble strips goes the 51. Hooked on the 18 is the 5. Here we go back up to the S's. Cork's going to retain 3rd. Bus Stop Burger coming up in the window. Here we go. Sniper has ran out to the lead after Cork's misfortune in the carousel the last lap. Hey, Travis is here. I'm glad he's alive. There's Sniper, your leader, trying to run away with stage number 2. Typical is hoping he has something to say about it. Possibly a little better car than Cork, he believes, as Cork was our second place finisher in stage number 1. As we go down here into the last turns of the track, you can see both drivers very similar in their lines. Hollywood's not even racing, just so you know. '19 of Big Ben gets wide there out of turn number 1. Alex finds himself running around 8th position here. Thanks to everybody who stopped by. Please like the stream if you haven't done so, and check out the pinned comment if you're able to. Please check out that GoFundMe for Kicking Cancer with Kenny here at the Glen. Oh yeah. Big pile up here. Bus Stop Burger. Shep, Alex, and Swerve. Big Ben trying to make some noise in that group. So we'll watch all these guys try to tackle on the last turn. Oh, Swerve's going to go out and grab some wall. That's going to allow Big Ben the advantage to the inside there. Let's get on board with Shepherd here, as that's who Big Ben's trying to attack now, is to go down in this heavy turn 1 braking zone. Shepherd going to be defensive, take the outside over the rumble strips. Oh, he about lost it. Goes down to the inside, gains control. Big Ben going to be able to take that position from Shep there. So here's Typical, and I don't see Sniper anywhere, but I think that is your leader. Oh, he just took the lead from Sniper. There we go. So there you go. Typical chases down Sniper after his turn 1 calamity. So now Sniper has to chase down Typical. Oh, this one's just for you, Travis.
Thanks everybody for your support here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. You're watching the Ruthless Racing Pro Series Playoffs, Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. As always, we appreciate your support. And Skew Car is the GOAT. Kenny Strong.
There you go. All right. So Typical, your leader, and he's trying to run away with it now. Hey, don't you worry about it. You don't worry about what I got going on in this booth. Yes, it was. You just don't know it. Don't do that to me. We're trying to have a serious conversation here in this booth. As Typical takes that turn 1 wide, as everyone else seems to here. Thank you everybody who's joining the stream here. One Fast Bean out here in the 95, working on Big Ben down into turn number 1, up through the S's now. Good race out of that 95 car, finishing second in the Tuesday race. Big Ben up into the wall through the exit of the S's here. Swerve going to be in attacking position, coming down into the bus stop burger, double pattied. Oh, bump goes the 19 from the 9. And that's about how we figured that. Oh, double pattied burger through the carousel as well. There goes the 9 of Swerve, taking 2 positions through the hardest part to pass in the whole track. Noah Gregson in the bus stop. All right. Here's your leader, Typical, and he has put the gap back on the Sniper now. As Typical's probably running for high 4-second laps here. He just got that dog in him. He got that dog in him. As oh, caution's going to come out here. We're going to try to find where this might have happened at. Could have been right here. Big Ben looked like he got some heavy damage. That's going to be the first caution of the race. All right, so yeah, I'm not sure exactly where that happened at. Our stream is a little bit behind here, as that'll end stage number 2, I do believe, and possibly add a lap onto the next turn, or the next stage. So Typical, Sniper, Henson, Death Before Dishonor, Cork Mob, your top 5, Alex, Swerve, One Fast Bean, Big Ben, and G-Dog finishing it up in the top 10, with Dunlap, Shepherd, and Smitty finishing at the end. Typical on your point for the Stage 3 restart. The last laps from the Watkins Glen Road Course right here on the Ruthless Racing YouTube channel. And it's going to be Henson up there challenging number 2 for this restart as we go up through the S's. I think mostly everybody made it through turn number 1. Skew car did not predict this one. All right, Sniper running third right here behind Typical and Henson. Henson, I believe this is the highest running he's had all day, as he's going to challenge Typical to the inside. He's going to be back on the outside here for the last turn. Typical way down into the grass, up into the nose of Henson. And Sniper's going to take the 2-for-1. And the Prince of Road Courses has taken the lead on the last turn on the first lap of stage number 3. Heavy braking zone down into turn number 1. Cork Mob has stuck his nose into this horse race now. Jesus, what the hell is going on? That's a line of traffic here getting ready to go through the bus stop. That is a Quintinator, Baconator. But they all survive. I guess that's why we give them the title of Pro Series if you're racing here on our Thursday circuit. There we go. Superflow Racing. Unfortunately not able to make the show here tonight, but shows his support nonetheless. He's a good man there. Driver of the 4 car in Tuesday and sometimes Thursday. Cork loose, and Monkey gives him the bad luck. Too bad. There goes Alex. Henson trying to chase down Typical. Typical right here on the bumper of Sniper. All right, we're going to have to watch this one. Oh, Sniper off the inside wall. Huge crash down into the front straight or the bus stop here. Unfortunate, going to be penalized. Typical going to take the lead. So 2 big accounts of action here in 1 lap.
What is going on?
Some might say. I don't know if the 2 might have got into him a little bit, got him out there. Who knows? Just stage 2 though. Hopefully Sniper did. Oh, here goes Cork again with all the whatever's going on. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's going to be a caution somewhere out here. It has occurred. And Sniper, you know, he has his damage from earlier, but I'm not really seeing. I heard some cars. I don't know, maybe just a couple guys. Perfect timing. I feel like maybe this group, maybe that's where it happened. We didn't quite see that, but here we are. Okay. So caution brought to you by Skew Car as we'll get ready to go again here. Cork going to be your leader this time. Cork on the point, Typical to the inside. Sniper, I'm sure with some heavy damage, going to have to do some work. Typical going to try to take the lead through. No, he's going to get loose down into the grass going up through the S's. Here goes Sniper. He's way back there in the pack. Here's Death Before Dishonor running third. Cork Mob takes the lead for a brief moment. Henson hard on his rear as we're getting ready to put a bus stop burger to work. Oh, big crash there from Cork. Not sure if that's going to bring out a caution or not. Heavy damage on the 51 there. Been a contender most of the race. Alex competing in third now, as he is off the bumper of the 18 of Henson and the 5 of Death Before Dishonor. Typical right here on that bumper of the 96. He makes a move to the inside. Got one in the dirt back there. That was Bean in the 95. Sniper still trying to work his way through. Typical, you can see him up through there. Onto the inside here through the first turn. It's a good line of them there as Henson and Death Before Dishonor draw even. Good three-car battle for the lead here. Typical sticks his nose back up to a leading position once again. Henson going to hang on to it through the bus stop for the first part. Oh, he got a little slow. Death Before Dishonor gets into the rear. That's going to allow Typical. No. He backs out of it, thinks differently of that. Pushes the 5 through the carousel here as we go down the backstretch. I agree, Mikey. Not your fault this time on court. Death Before Dishonor hanging on to second, but that 2 car, he's going to try to beat him down into this heavy braking zone in 1. Three-car battle for the lead here. Second place is between the 5 and the 2. Up through the S's goes the 2, and he takes the second place position clear as he's going to be chasing down the 18 of Henson now. Good hard racing here. Once again, this is Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. Check out the pinned comment. Oh, Typical. Going to get a little high through the carousel. Going to be a little bit of advantage to the 5 here, as the gearing is going to reign supreme there for the 2. Big pile of cars here in the back. I'm going to try to take a look at. Swerve's leading them. Shep right behind Swerve there, followed by Big Ben. One Fast Bean, we see him had that trouble right here where Dunlap is driving through just a few laps ago. And there's Typical still trying to get that lead from the 18 of Henson. A little bit of a different line between the Toyota and the Ford here. As they go up through the S's, Typical been attacking hard through the S's all night. And that's seems like where he wants to make people uncomfortable and take the lead. You can gain a lot of speed once you get through, get somebody off their line through those S's. And you see Henson very defensive with his lines through the S, and right here on the bus stop, the exit for Henson has not been that great, and but he does a good job defensively trying to keep that 2 car off of him. All this bumping here is going to allow the 5 to be in attacking position as he gives a little bump to the 2. 3-car race for the lead once again as we're going down to another heavy braking zone here in the last 2 turns of the course. Good 3-car shot overhead here. Battle for the lead right here, as we will try to get the accurate lap count, as there will be a pit stop somewhere here barring any cautions. Already more cautions than there were in the Pro-Am race on Tuesday. Typical in those S's trying to make him uncomfortable. Oh, bumps Henson to the inside on the wall, riding it. No Hail Mail in there. That was just clean old S wall. But Death Before Dishonor trying to make that an advantage for him, trying to make Typical a little uncomfortable now as he gets to the inside on the carousel. Very defensive S wall. Yeah, very defensive there through the carousel by the 2. I know that S wall feeling though, when you're trying to run a good lap and you just smack that thing whenever you come through there. That's brutal. Oh, Death Before Dishonor said he wanted a little bit of the wall, and he takes it with him as he goes. There's first and second. Typical, Death Before Dishonor, and Alex right there running in third. He's got a couple cars looking to make some noise on him. Henson right here trying to make a comeback after meeting that S-wall right there earlier. But Sniper trying to make some moves. Oh! What happened to Alex here? Something happened to Alex there. I'm not sure. Unfortunate. Allows Henson and Sniper to both go around him. As we'll try to see what happened on his side of things. Oh, he just got loose, I believe, and just swerved in and out of the grass. I think, from what I've seen on his angle, is also forgot to get the lap count, but we'll get there. We'll piece it all together here in a minute. Loose wall. All right, there's the battle for the lead. And, yeah, that's typical up there ahead of second place Death Before Dishonor as they make their way down to the bus stop. So, Death Before Dishonor looking to have one of his higher finishes in the Pro Series. And would be fitting for it to come at a road course. As once again, I did not get that lap count because I suck. My apologies. Alright, get back on board with Typical. The Sniper, that's him running in 4th position. Trying to work his way back up through the field, much like he did Tuesday. And there's your leader, Typical. Looking to get that win here at the Glen. Alright, we're on board with Typical here. As we got 13 laps remaining, so there will be a pit stop coming up here rather soon. Within the next 3 laps or so for some of these guys. Depending on how the laps worked out, you know, I don't know how the fuel's going to break down. If these guys make 2 more laps, they will make it to the end of the race. They're experiencing some pretty worn tires at this point, some of these guys. And the pit stop is going to be huge whenever that takes place. Before we get there to the pit stop, we're going to go with a little bit of Ruthless Crank It Up Playoff Edition from the Glen. Okay, so cork around, big wreck now, big wreck. And that's got to bring out a caution, I imagine. No manual cautions at road courses. That did not bring out a caution. That's unfortunate. So, Crank It Up ruined by the cork. Alright, nonetheless, we got a few good pulls down this back stretch there on the Crank It Up. Here's some of these cars cranked all the way out. Battle for 3rd. Cork it up. Carousel is a good corner here for Sniper, or turn, however you want to look at it. Henson going to have a hard time keeping him behind him if he keeps having a bad exit there on the bus stop through the entrance of the carousel. But these guys here are basically glued to one another right now. Pit stop's got to be coming. There's Sniper. He's going to go on pit road now. Typical Alex is in now. We can get on board with Typical, see where he's at. Swerving going in for his service. I'm sure a bunch of these guys will be pitting. G-Dog is in the pits. Typical still out on the track. Sniper now into his pit. Death Before Dishonor staying out. Henson, one of those as well. All these guys into the pits. Swerve there and Alex. Cork staying out. So is Dunlap. Smitty now into the pits. Shep staying out. So we'll see if any of these guys decide to pit. No pit from Big Ben. Bean is in the pits. Don't think he is still active in the race, though. If he is, he might have just jumped off from stream. Hopefully not. Typical now into pit road for his should be final stop with no cautions. Sniper's already back out onto the track. So we'll see how this one pans out. That next to first pit box for Typical. You can see here's the battle. Going to be need a really good exit here for the two. That's going to be quite the gap there for the 20 to make up on the two. And there goes Henson to second place. Still a battle between Sniper and Henson here. So that's definitely going to help out Typical's odds without any caution. Bumping and banging down the side stretch here. Oh, Henson, a little wonky through the exit of the bus stop, bumps Sniper up to the high side of the carousel. Sniper could do a crossover move here out of second gear. Not going to have the momentum, though, to get that done. All right, so we got a car back here stopped. That could be someone out of gas. That might be Shepard. That is going to be Shepard. He's out of gas. No caution for out of fuel cars here. Oh no, he's going to be in a terrible spot for this non-car. Swerve. So that's not good for the 48. That's going to ruin probably all of his chances. As hopefully nobody comes through. There you go. So Cork may have ended his day early here. Shepard now has made it to pit road. I don't think anybody got a hold of him. 40 out of 47 laps completed here at the Glen. There's your leader, Typical. He has quite the lead. Second place belongs to Henson as him and Sniper still try to figure it out. Oh, here goes Sniper, going to attack to the inside of the carousel. The good corner for Sniper all day. If he can get back into throttle here, he needs to outgun Henson down into the heavy braking zone on this left-hand turn. He's not going to be able to do so, but Henson's going to have his hands full here. He's not going to be able to arc that turn the way he wants to. Going to slide up and get right into the door of the 20, force him out to the outside of the rumble strips. And heavy braking zone once again, not the turn that the 20 wanted. And he needs to grab some draft here, trying to get back into attacking position for turn number 1. Sound like a good exit there for the 20. Can he get up here for that draft through this side stretch up to the bus stop? Oh no, up into the S wall goes Sniper. And I want to get on board with somebody who has had a heck of a run here tonight, and that is the 5th place car of Alex, running strong. No burnout rule tonight. 2 cars, engine failure. Shep back on track running after running out of fuel. Still your leader. The nearest cars to typical are laps down. And this is the battle for second. Still going on. 3rd place car Sniper on board with him. Oh, inside goes Sniper once again here in the carousel. Been the battle zone between these 2 cars for several laps. That exit there on the bump again from the 18. Bump again. They go down this back stretch. Bumping heavy down into the heavy braking zone here before the last turn over the rumble strips. Go both drivers. Henson is going to lose control up in here. And yeah, that's not going to be good for him. Alright, Sniper just got to drive clean now, and he'll be good on a 3rd place or a 2nd place finish. Leader Typical still running good laps. There's G-Dog. Tough race, but still on track. Dunlap here, he's got some damage as well. He was a part of a crash there on the back stretch earlier on. Big Ben was in that as well. Shepard run out of fuel. Swervin has had a fairly clean run here as he finds himself in 6th at the moment. 44 out of 47 laps complete. There's Typical. That's 45 out of 47 now. As stay on board here, 40 for he takes lap 46 here in a moment. Sniper back there working on the lap car of G-Dog. Henson right there in striking distance as well. As Typical comes down the last turn to take 2 to go. 46 out of 47 laps complete right here at the line. As Typical needs 2 more clean laps to get this one done. Henson trying to battle back to get that 2nd place from Sniper. As he spun it a little bit coming to the last turn a few laps ago. As you can see, these guys are quite a bit behind. That's second place. That's first place. As he goes into the carousel, these guys find themselves onto the first stretch towards the bus stop. Battle for second is still hot and heavy. Henson really sending it into that bus stop now. There goes Typical as he comes around. He's going to try to take the white flag and try to keep it clean to win this one. And here it is. One to go. Presented by Skew Car here from Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. And Typical, your leader, has quite the lead as we're going to jump back here as the battle for second is much more interesting. Not really a whole lot of other battles going on around the track. As we'll get on board with Henson. He goes inside on Sniper. This is the last lap from the Glen. This is the battle for second place. The leader, Typical, well ahead through the S as they go, battling door to door. Henson going to grab some S-Wall once again, but not going to hurt him as bad this time. Bumping the 20 down the side stretch here. Bus stop burger for sure right here. These guys are going to be sending it hard. There goes Sniper, bumps Henson up to the inside. Henson has got second place right now. Good corner all day for Sniper. Inside to the carousel. Can he get it up on the exit? Here it is. Battle for second between the 20 of Sniper and the 18 of Henson. Inside. Sends it. Goes the 18. Well off into the sand. Oh, Typical's around. Oh, he already finished. Okay. You had me going there, Typical, I'm not going to lie. But second place is going to belong to Sniper as Henson is going to finish not where he would have. Let's just say that. Great finish between those guys for second position. Good finish out of a lot of guys out here, but your winner will be Typical. And, yeah, it's going to be Typical, Sniper, Henson in the booth tonight with Alex. I'm sorry. Third went to Sniper. Unfortunate. So, who was in second here? I need to see. The stream's a little bit behind on the results over here. So, actually, that was the battle for third that we saw. It was Death Before Dishonor finishing second, and I want to apologize to him. Because I did not know he was running second because, as you can see, Typical was rather close to him, I felt. So, yeah, my apologies there to Death Before Dishonor, but he will be your second place finisher. Typical gets the win, and Sniper will be in third. Death usually does not do the interviews, so that will still be Typical, Sniper, and Henson here in the booth tonight. But yeah, once again, Typical, Death Before Dishonor, Sniper, Henson, Alex, your top five. Good run out, Alex. Swervin', Big Ben, Smitty, and Dunlap, and G-Dog is your top 10. Shepard in 11th, One Fast Bean 12th, Cork finishing up the field in 13th. So a good, exciting race there from the Glen. Once again, this was Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. Make sure you check out the pinned comment there in the live stream chat. Like I said, Typical with the win. Death Before Dishonor will be second. Imagine he does not join the booth, so we will have Typical, Sniper, and Henson. And Henson finishing fourth. We'll get on to his car here. Alright, has Henson joined us here yet?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Alright, awesome. Alright, finishing fourth was Henson tonight. Great battle between you and Sniper for most of that race. Once again, I thought that was a battle for second, but actually Death Before Dishonor was up there in second. My apologies to him once again. But yeah, great battle for third and fourth there on all that last stage between you guys. just kind of walk me through what that was like. Seemed like the exit of the bus stop, entrance of the carousel was kind of your trouble point, and that seems like that's where y'all were always conflicting. So just walk me through what that was like.
that was probably the most fun I've ever had at a road course. I was door to door, beating and banging, a bunch of laughter. I know it's probably kind of annoying to everyone. Um, that was fun though. I definitely didn't have a car to finish where I finished, but I'll take it for sure.
Yeah, once again, uh, you were running a yellow car tonight, so usually as always, but good call. But yeah, nonetheless, top five for you tonight. Good going.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, over to Sniper, running for team, running for Team Kennedy tonight. Gets the third place finish, and yeah, it doesn't come without quite the battle. So let's hear your perspective of what that was like.
I mean, as Henson was saying, laughter was a big part of tonight's racing, and I apologize. That's my bad to all the guys that were racing. That got a little annoying, but no, dude, it was just fun racing. And we were coming like 5 ago. Henson's like, "All right, bud, we can start hitting each other." I'm like, "Ooh, it's gonna be fun." And it was just me and him were racing. It was tough racing, man. Happy Henson had fun. I definitely had fun. It was great, man.
Well, good. I'm glad everybody seemed to have fun. It looked loose out there. Uh, the first few stages were a little more competitive, but then typical figured it out or whatever, as seems like that seems to happen sometimes. But yeah, nonetheless, once again, I want to say thanks to Sniper for bringing Kenny's situation up to us and allowing us to be able to host this kind of event for him, and hopefully we were able to help in some form or fashion. At least get the word out there of what's going on and how strong and courageous that he has been through this whole journey. And yeah, so just thank you, Sniper, and wish the best to Kenny and his family, and let them know us at Ruthless Racing said so.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks.
And
thanks to you and Hollywood for putting this on.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, then we're going to move over to the winner, and that is Typical. As I'm not even sure what car you ran tonight. What car did you run tonight, Typical? He don't even know.
The red, white, and black one. It's like a pattern.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, I got you. All right, so winner here at the Glen, and you didn't really. We didn't really accomplish anything other than another win. So, what was it like crashing there at the beginning?
Okay, I didn't crash. I just spun it out. I didn't hit nothing. And yeah, I got on the apron, and Cork was getting killer runs through that corner, and I overdrove it, spun it out, but I didn't hit nothing, and dropped down to the back a little bit. But I was able to climb my way up back to fifth and take it from Alex literally last second. And second stage started in fifth. I think by turn one I was already in second because there was like a pile up, and I was on the outside and I just floored it all the way through.
Turn one calamity.
Yeah, I couldn't. It took me forever to figure out the bus stop. Like, it was different running by myself. I could get into my rhythm, but I was around other cars for so long. It just took me a minute to get used to the track by myself again.
Yeah. So once you had that clean air, did you feel like it was easy to just try to pull away from everybody chasing you?
I want to say easy, but yeah, I was able to stay into my rhythm longer and not really have to worry about breaking early or breaking late. Just run my own line. And I don't know. For some odd reason, I kept hearing this like SpongeBob laughter in my ear. I couldn't really concentrate. Oh, there it is again. Oh God.
Trust me, we all know that on Tuesday.
I'm like, I wish I turned my music up. It was a good race. I had unfortunately missed in the first stage, but cleaned it up and was able to get it done.
Well, that's good to hear, and I'm glad everybody had fun tonight. And once again, congratulations on your win, Typical.
Appreciate it.
Congrats to Death Before Dishonor on second place, even though he's not in the booth. Third to Sniper, fourth to Hinton, and another congratulatory to Alex, who rounded up the top 5 tonight here in the Pro Series. Once again, this is the Ruthless Racing Pro Playoffs, Kicking Cancer with Kenny at the Glen. Thanks to everybody who supported us here at Ruthless Racing this week as we try to support Kenny and his family on their battle through osteosarcoma. And next week we'll be taking on Homestead Miami in the next race in the first round of the playoffs. And yeah, you don't want to miss that one. Tuesday's race will be a point of view stream through me, Benu Stu, in the 25. And so we'll see how that goes. And then tune in on Thursday, and we'll catch the Pro Series taking on Homestead. And that was a great championship race last season, so we'll see how that one plays out this time around with everybody having the gambling and looseness that they can allow in this first round of the playoffs. Won't be so much easy in the or breezy in the next round. But nonetheless, thanks to everybody. Like the stream, subscribe, Skew Cars the GOAT, and rock on, race on, Ruthless Racing. Oh, and happy Father's Day to all you fathers out there. Forgot about that. Happy Father's Day this weekend. Love you guys.